Hey everyone, it's Gage with Oxford Wealth with another OWA Live. We're talking about back to school. I think the kids are going back to school in the next 2 to 3 weeks, so that's kind of an exciting opportunity. But you may be thinking, well, I'm not going to school, what do I care? Well, let's assign back to school topics for ourselves. There are a few subjects that we think everyone needs to be paying attention to get better grades. The first one that we're going to talk about is credit. There are plenty of free resources that you can use to see what your credit score is and to know what is showing up on your credit report. There are 6 factors that play into that credit report. We don't have time to get into them here, but I would encourage you to use something like creditkarma.com or annualcreditreport.com. Those show you specifically what you can be doing. So rather than, maybe getting an F on our report card, maybe we can get an A+ when it comes to credit. That's one thing that we should be paying attention to. The next thing that we want to be looking at is our budget. It's shocking how many times I sit down with someone and say, hey, do you keep a regular budget? Do you balance your checkbook? A lot of people are saying, well, checkbook, man, we haven't used those in ages. We need to make sure that we're working on our budget and that we're spending less than we're bringing in terms of income. Now, this is true at every facet of life. Whether you are 20 or you are 80, we should be working to live within a budget. If you were sitting down with yourself and being real honest and saying, okay, am I getting an A+ or am I getting an F on my budget? We gotta be so careful with that. And this is one of the biggest things that we can do to improve our overall financial readiness. Tip number 3 is with retirement, and specifically with investing. How comfortable are we with our retirement accounts? Are we using things like Roth accounts? Do we have separate savings? Are we using the right type of tax advantage, tax qualified tools to be able to take advantage of the best retirement and investing program that's out there? And then talking about investing, how are you invested? Ask yourself that. If you know, then great. If you have questions about how you're invested, then that's something that you need to better understand. And ultimately it comes down to, are we getting an A+ in our retirement plans or are we getting an F? We've got to make sure that we're doing everything that we can for our retirement and investing strategies. And then finally, the last one that we're going to talk about here is estate planning. Now, unfortunately, I think a lot of individuals that we talk to aren't doing as well in their estate plan as they should be. A lot of people that I talk to say, I don't even have a will or powers of attorney or advanced healthcare directives. We need to get that fixed. That's maybe not necessarily something I can do because I'm not an attorney, but we can point you in the right directions for estate planning attorneys that are out there so that they can give you a nice big A+ on that report card. All of these are important factors, and I know it's kind of weird to think back to school, what does that all mean? Well, we're always learning, we're always growing, and we're always trying to improve our situation. What can you do to improve your credit score? What can you do to improve the free cash flows that you have within your budget? What can we do to improve our retirement and investing plan? And then what can we do to take care of those that we love after we pass away? If you have questions with any of this, hire a tutor. Hey, guess what? That's us. Oxford Wealth Advisors would be happy to help anyone establish credit scores, establish a budget, work on their retirement investing plan, and start getting an estate plan in place. So reach out to us. Give us a call or reach out to our website, oxfordwealth.com, and we'd be happy to go through and discuss that with you. Until next time, have a great afternoon, evening, morning, whatever time we're seeing you, and we'll look forward to seeing you next time on OWA Live.